Good evening, Heriberto.
Hello. Hello, good evening, teacher.
Hi, how are you today? Hello, hello. Can you listen to
How
me?
are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Now I can listen to you.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think we have problems. I don't know if it is me or your internet, but we have problems right now. You are frozen.
Hello, teacher.
Yes. Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know, Heriberto, if it is my internet or your internet, but yes, we have problems. Hello, Leilani. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Everything is good.
Okay, excellent. Sorry, Heriberto, now you can listen to me, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I think we have problems with internet. You know, technology not always is good, right?
Yes, you're right. Because I received a message from the internet, and it tells that it's like having troubles.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, don't worry. That happens sometimes, so don't worry. Okay,
Thank you, teacher.
so tell me, Leilani, how was your day today?
Well, I think it's very fine. Actually, I wasn't doing a gift for my friends for tomorrow.
Okay, so what's your plan for tomorrow at school?
We play with my friends Valentine of $1. That means
Okay.
you can give a gift, but you have to buy $1. Like I buy socks,
I
funny
bought?
socks, both funny socks. So both
Okay.
$1.
Excellent. Very good. That is a good price. Reasonable, right? Excellent. So what about you, Heriberto?
Oh,
How was your day? Tell me, what do you do?
oh. Today was a relaxing day. In the afternoon, I spent time with my dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we were playing, and after we played, uh, I gave them food because they were hungry.
Oh my God. Okay. So you went for a walk with them.
For a walk. Yeah, that
Okay,
is it.
excellent. So you have only one dog, right?
I have two dogs.
Oh, two dogs. What are their names?
Uh, One of them is their name is Logan, like
Okay.
the character of the movie.
All right.
Yeah. And the second is Baloo.
Oh, that's cute.
Also has a name. Yes, also has a name of a character of this movie. That is called the book, the Jungle Book.
Oh, okay. Excellent. And did you choose the names?
No, my sister chose the name.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Very good. Thank you, Heriberto. Good evening, Mario and Jonathan.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
Today was really busy, teacher.
Okay,
I just came to do the university, so was a few boring.
okay. Again, did you take a new class today, right? Today was for a new class or the same class?
Yes. No, what's another one?
Okay, and what do you think about that class? Is it going to be
I
interesting or
think it will be boring, teacher. No, because
maybe because the first
the
day?
class, the name of the class is productive tools, and it's about learn about things you can do in Linux. That is another operating system. It's like Windows, but it's for developers.
Okay,
And that is very boring, teacher.
okay. So the subject is gonna be boring for you or just the first days?
It's boring, teacher, because it's practically just using a use a fragment code for make things you're usually doing in Windows. For example, make a carpet, move files and something like that. But we don't use the directed files. We use a fragment of codes.
Okay, excellent. Well, anyways, right, you have to take that subject. You don't have another option.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, Mario. Jonathan, nice to see you. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
How are you today?
Uh, in my case, teacher, it was a busy day, teacher, because in the morning I received a lot of calls of my customers and the vendors, teacher, in my company,
Okay.
and after I enter many orders in the system.
Okay.
Yes, teacher. But in the other things, I did under responsibilities to choose my coworkers to assign assignar teachers
Assign?
assigned orders to they prepared this order to send the customers and tomorrow in the
Okay,
morning or maybe in the afternoon.
all right. And what kind of products does the company sell?
And my company sells, for example, dyes, gel, and treatment, um, and medicine.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Is it like a
Tools.
drugstore, but in a big quantity?
Yes, it's a drug.
Okay.
A lot
Interesting.
of medicine, teacher.
Yes, I bet.
In the same place, they have two companies, uh, Coprodisa and Cefa, the
Okay,
two companies in this place together.
all right. So you
Yes,
have a lot of things to do today.
yes, teacher, but it is in the daily routine for me, teacher.
Of course. But the good thing, Jonathan, is that you could finish early. I mean, you didn't have to stay more hours.
Yes, teacher. I prefer finish my activities puntual.
Okay, yes, that's true. Excellent. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Thank you. Well, guys, thanks for your participation. Remember that we have homework. By the way, guys, remember you have to join the classroom with the link. I just have Leilani and Mario have accepted the invitation, okay, for classroom. Remember, you have to accept the invitation, and we are going to work on the 2 activities, okay, that we have there. We have Unit 3, Exploring New Cities, and we have Homework 1 for Unit 3. But you have to join the classroom, please, with the link, okay? Don't forget it. So this activity is gonna be for next Friday, okay? I would put it right here, right now. For next Friday, and don't forget to do it, okay? That's what we have to do. Any question? No? So please don't forget, I will resend again, okay, the information. And you have to join the classroom, please. Don't forget it. So for next week, remember, I already set next Monday, we're gonna have the activity that I told you. I just talked with my friend. His name is Kenneth. And he accepted the invitation, so he's gonna be in the class for next Monday, okay? It's gonna be for the first part of the class that we are going to have him, okay? And also for next week, next Thursday, not this one, but the other one, we're gonna have some presentations, okay? So you're going to work on something, and I will give you more details later, okay? But now we will go with the book, okay? And I'm gonna make the groups right now quickly. I want you to discuss with your partner what you remember about yesterday class, okay? Remember, you have to look for some information. So if you got it, let's discuss that information with your classmate right now. And then we are going to do it together, okay? Quickly, what do you remember about yesterday's class?
I'm fine and happy in this moment because I stay in my house. It's very comfortable to stay in my house. Okay.
I'm very well, thank you. Here is very fresh.
Yes. And this moment is very in my city is it is it is windy windy.
Windy, yeah.
Yes.
Here in San Salvador also is windy right now.
Yes. It's the same in my city. But what do you remember the of class yesterday?
I remember that we look at the new unit, the unit 3. It is about the places,
To my home, I was at the university, and there are a Korean food shop. I don't know how to say, and I'm planning to go there.
To Japan or Chinese or
No. In my
Yeah.
university, near to my university, there a restaurant of Korean food.
Oh, do you like sushi? Or do you
I
need
don't
to
know.
try?
The only sushi I'm eating was a restaurant called Sushito. It was very bad. But I think the original sushi will be better.
I like sushi. I love sushi. It's very delicious, but some of people don't like because think that I fish that is doesn't cook. But it's real delicious. You can eat sushi about chicken and another is very delicious. I recommend you. It's very delicious.
And what about you? What do you say about the country you love?
I would like to visit Brazil. I love the
Carnaval.
country. Yes. I love the country, the culture. Actually, I am a person like
All right, guys. Thank you for participating and for practicing, of course. Before going to the book, we will discuss a little bit about yesterday's topic, and I have some extra information, okay, about this topic. All right. So, remember, yesterday class. What can you tell me about yesterday class? Comments, volunteer?
Teach my case. I discussed with Jose we remember the class is the new series, and I read the school, and I we listened the to about the four places, and another topic is defining and non-defining relative clause.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Another comment? No more comments? What else do you remember? So remember, we were talking about defining and non-defining relative clauses. Did you look for some information? Or you didn't?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, Heriberto, what do you find?
In my case, I find
I found.
oh, sorry, see, yeah, I found article that talk about defining and non-defining relative clauses. And defining relative clauses are most to give insertion information about the person or the thing that we are talking about.
Excellent.
Yeah, and non-defined relative clauses is optional information that we include, but it is not necessary. It is not necessary information. And this information is between commas.
Okay, yes. Thank you so much, Heriberto. More comments? No more? All right. So I have some information here from a link that I will share with you, by the way. Let me see. Here it is.
Teacher,
Yes, Jonathan,
I investigate about the defining and non-defining.
tell me.
In defining clause, teacher, is like give essential information to understand the sentence.
Okay.
And we can use who or that to talk about people. And defining relative clause are used to add important information. And non-defining is like give extra information. Can use most relative pronouns like who, which, whose, and where.
Okay. Excellent.
Just that.
Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I have this link. We're gonna read a little bit. And if you see, it's not going to be difficult. It's very easy and it's something that we already use when we speak, okay? So as you guys were saying, we have relative clauses defining and non-defining, okay? So it says defining relative clauses, sorry. We use defining relative clauses to give essential information about someone or something. Information that we need in order to understand what or who is being referred to. A defining relative clause usually comes immediately after the noun it describes. And then we have some examples too. We usually use a relative pronoun. For example, who, that, which, whose, and whom to introduce, okay, a defining relative clause. In the example, the relative clause is in bold. This is in bold, okay? And the person or thing being referred is underlined. So we have one example. They're the people, okay? The people. What people, right? Who want to buy our house. Yes? I'm giving more information about the people. Who's that people, okay? Who want to buy our house, okay? Here are some sales. Which sales? Which have been affected. They should give the money to somebody, okay? Who they think needs the treatment most. Yes, do you understand better? So here, underlined is the person or the thing that we are talking. And here in bold, I'm giving essential information, okay? I give more information about the thing or the person that we are talking about. And then it says spoken English. In defining relative clauses, we often use that. So we can also use that instead of who, whom, or which. This is very common in informal speaking, okay? So sometimes we say the sentence, but that is not the correct way of saying it. So we say, they're the people that want to buy our house. We can say that. Remember before we saw the relative clauses that we use that, but that is informal, okay? It doesn't mean that we cannot use it and that is wrong. It's not wrong, but that is informal. So instead of saying that, we use who. But why who? Why do we use who in this case? Who can tell me? Why do we have to use who when we talk about people? Tell me.
Maybe teacher is like a more essential information about the person, I think.
Yeah, but my question is, why do we use the pronoun who? And we don't use which in this case. Because who is for people, okay? Who is for a person, yes? And which is for a thing. So I cannot say they are the people which want to buy, no, right? Who, because it's people, okay? That's what I want you to have in clear. So who it's it's like the double H question. Remember, we use who or whom when we refer to people, right? So that's why in this case we say who. They're the people who want to buy, okay? Quienes quieren, right? Who want to buy our house. Then we have non-defining relative clauses. We use non-defining relative clauses to give extra information, as you said, about the person or thing. It is not necessary information, okay? We don't need it to understand who or what is being to refer. We always use a relative pronoun, who, which, whose, or whom, to introduce a non-defining relative clause. In the example, the relative clauses is involved and the person or thing being referred to is underlined. Claire, comma, remember we need the commas, right? Who I work with. So I'm giving more information, okay? Is doing the London Marathon this year. Yes? We don't say Claire, comma, right? I work with is doing the London Marathon this year. So who I work, in this case, I need who I work, okay, to introduce the non-defining relative clause. Then it says, doctors use the testing kit for regular screening, for lung and stomach cancers, comma, which account for 30% of cancer treated in the Western world, And then Alice, comma, who has worked in Brussels and London ever since leaving Edinburgh, comma, will be starting a teaching course in the autumn, okay? So remember, we have to put it between commas, okay? The non-defining relative clause. So now we are going to work on some exercises, okay, from the book. Any question right now? As I said before, I think it's not difficult, right? Do you have any question? No? Okay, so let's work on the book right now. Let's work on this activity. Now, it says, underline the relative clauses in the sentence and add the commas where necessary, okay? Write D for a defining and ND for a non-defining relative clause. So what you have to do is to classify what kind of clause it is, okay? And underline, okay, the clause. And if you need commas, you have to put the commas also, okay? Can you please work on that? If you can do it on your computer and then you can share with me, that would be perfect, please. When you finish, let me know, please. Thank you, Mario. What about the others? Did you finish? Not yet? Sorry, what do you say? All right, I'm gonna stop here right now. And then I'm gonna check the sentences in the second part, okay?